What's up, everybody? Micah here with TactiCalifornia, your source for gear reviews, training, and gun news from behind enemy lines here in California. Today we're taking a look at the Kali Key. If you want a TactiCalifornia t-shirt, head on over to eqfreedom.com, linked below. And if you want to come train with us, check out our website. We are doing a handgun class or a carbine class every month. We alternate between the two. So whether it's tactical handgun or California carbine, if you head on over to TactiCalifornia.net, linked below, you'll be able to sign up to either one of those. So the Kali Key, it's made by a company called Billet, who's no new name to the AR-15 industry. They make good kit. However, the Kali Key is not one of them. I don't want to upset Billet, and to be honest, I don't want to upset anybody. But if I get a piece of kit that isn't good, I have to tell you, because I would be doing an injustice to you, the viewer, if I said that this thing was something I endorse, which I don't. For those of you who don't know what a Kali Key is, basically what the Kali Key is a glorified charging handle that takes away the gas key of your bolt carrier group. This means your gun will not cycle, and thus you will have to rack it manually every single time you want to shoot the gun. You'll have to rack it manually via their charging handle, which is gigantic. And then that way you have avoided having to go featureless or fixed magazine or re-register as an assault weapon back in the day. That's over with. But you avoid all that by making the gun something it was never meant to be. So it was meant to be a semi-automatic rifle, and they've made it a bolt-action rifle. I think this idea was flawed from the start. It's not that I want to see it executed to a greater degree, it's that I don't think Californians ever wanted to see this executed. Many manufacturers are fighting over Californians' pockets to create solutions for our problems that our legislators enacted. There's nothing wrong with this. I enjoy competitive market and I love capitalism. So I say, to the victor go the spoils. Go out there, design whatever you want to design, think about it however you want to think about it. But where I feel like Billet came short was that why would I ever want a bolt-action AR-15? The advantages Billet claims on their own website is that you can now reload faster because you can have a standard magazine release. Because it's bolt action. Bolt action, bro. No duh. I can reload my Remington 700 faster than I can reload a fixed magazine rifle. I get that. But the AR-15 is a semi-automatic rifle. Who wants a bolt-action 5.56 AR-15? Nobody, okay? I am shocked that they didn't do market research to figure out that this isn't something Californians are willing to purchase. Not only that, you're charging $80 for a glorified charging handle. Can't make this stuff up. Doesn't come with a BCG, so what they want you to do is remove your gas key. If it's staked, it's gonna be a little challenging, but nothing you can't undo. Take your gas key off and screw this thing down to your bolt carrier group. Billet was kind enough to send me a black nitride bolt carrier group with this Kali Key. Is the bolt carrier good? It probably is, to be honest. It looks like every other mil-spec black nitride bolt carrier out there, so I wouldn't doubt that it's a good bolt carrier. But let's say California wants a bolt-action AR-15 so they can change magazines, which is an absurd concept. It took me 3 times longer to shoot 10 rounds than it ever would have taken me to reload a fixed magazine rifle. You see what I'm saying? It actually eats up more time. Why do I need to change magazines super fast if I'm shooting one rack? It's a ludicrous concept. I'm having to come off my sight to rack the gun every single time so I don't punch myself in the face. So no go there. And some people might say, well, come at it from the other side. Cool, bang, hand comes off fire control, racks the gun, and hopefully the charging handle's not hitting me in the face. But if it's not, then I gotta come back onto fire control and pull a trigger. This is way too long of a process. 10 rounds takes almost a minute to shoot this way. So yeah, can my reload be like sub 2 seconds? Yeah. But I wasted 10 seconds shooting the gun. The Kali Key is machined well. I'll give Billet that. It is machined well. It looks very nice, it's packaged well, and the finish is outstanding. I don't see any machining marks. It's done very well. The charging handle being permanently attached to the bolt carrier gives you something to push forward on. So I do like that feature, that because it's attached to the bolt carrier, if it doesn't go into battery, you can just smack the charging handle, which is a lot bigger than a forward assist, and it's on both sides, to get that thing into battery. Now the rifle I installed this on has a ballistic advantage 16-inch stainless barrel with a mid-length gas profile. This is a pretty common setup for a lot of people. I had issue after issue, whether it was 55 grain, 62 grain, 77 grain, whether it was different manufacturers such as Federal, Magtech, Armscore, of the shell getting stuck in the chamber and basically having to mortar the shell out of the chamber in order to be able to get the next round into the gun to use it. Now, I'm not an engineer. I don't understand everything completely, but my interpretation of why this is happening is because the bolt's not cycling. So the bolt was always intended to cycle. It was intended to pull back on the shell and extract it as soon as it discharged that bullet down the end of the barrel. Because you're not doing this, that round has time to expand and stick. It gets stuck in the chamber because of that. Because the bolt is not cycling immediately after the round was detonated. It's a timing issue. Now, I lubricated the heck out of it. I even tried it with one of my own bolt carrier groups, and I put it in a different rifle. And guess what? It didn't matter what I did, the thing sticks from time to time. I would say about 1 out of every 20 or 25 rounds sticks in the chamber. Sometimes it's a lot more than that. Sometimes I couldn't get more than 2 rounds out of a magazine without the thing sticking. All in all, I don't recommend this product to any Californian. I can't. It's not a good idea from the start. In that it actually takes longer to utilize the rifle than it would just to reload with a fixed magazine. You could go featureless and have the best of both worlds, and now you're reloading fast and shooting semi-automatic. So I don't think the Kali Key really has a place in California's market. I do think it was machined well, and I think the bolt carrier is okay, but I think there is a design flaw of letting the bolt stay home while that shell is just sitting there being pressurized by all the gas that's not sending a bolt to the rear. This one's just a swing and a miss. If you like this video, please click like down below and subscribe to this channel for more gear reviews, training, and gun news. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, linked below. And if you want to come train with us, check out our carbine and handgun classes at TactiCalifornia.net. And if you feel like you want to support the channel, you can head on over to Patreon.com. We greatly appreciate your support. I'm Micah with TactiCalifornia. Thanks for watching.